y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts and welcome back. So today y'all, let's learn how to make the Snow Day Beanie in an adult size. Now I did work this up in a solid. I found that the stitch definition shows up so much better in a solid, but you know what, you can also use a variegated yarn. So I worked it up a couple of different ways. This one here has several extra rounds of single crochet just to show you what it looks like, and this one does as well. Now in this next version, I did do a slouchy one. You'll want to go follow along with the baby tutorial and do rounds 1 through 10, except you're going to begin with 12 single crochets in the starting magic ring, then come back over here to this video and pick up with round 7. All right, y'all, let's get started. For today's tutorial, we are going to be using Red Heart Super Saver Metallic in the color white. And I'm going to be using an eye hook, which is a 5.5 millimeter. Alrighty, y'all, let's get started. I'm going to start with a magic ring. If you prefer to use a different method to start yours, feel free to chain 2 or 3, 3 or 4, however you like to do that. Slip stitch to form a ring, or you can chain 2 and work back into that first chain. However you prefer to do your starting. I like to use the magic ring, so we are going to we're going to do a magic ring, make a loop, go into the center, draw up a loop, and then you chain 1. I always pull it tight, and that's how I start mine. That locks the ring into place. All right. So chain 1, and then working into this circle, into your ring here, you're going to work 12 double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, go into the ring, draw up a loop. So you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So that is a double crochet. Now you're going to work 11 more into this ring for a total of 12 double crochets. That's 11. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. All right, so we're going to work one more. First, I'm going to go ahead and start closing up my ring by pulling on the tail. And that will close up that ring there in the center. Then I'm going to go back into that little tiny hole and start working my last double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 2. Now I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to go ahead and close up my ring. Then I'm going to take that tail and I'm going to lay it across my yarn and complete my double crochet. And that's going to lock that tail into that stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. So if you need to count back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You may be able to see that one and not have to count back. So we're going to go into that first double crochet. And now I'm going to take my tail and I'm going to lay it back across that stitch. And then I'm going to slip stitch to join. Now why did I do that? Because now it has locked my tail into that stitch as well. All right, and that is what you should have so far. Now I'm going to chain 1. And into this first double crochet, I'm going to work 2 half doubles. And I'm going to work across my tail for a few stitches. And then you're going to work 2 half double crochets in each and every stitch all the way around. When you finish this round, you will have 24 half double crochets. Alrighty, now I'm going to throw that tail to the back. Now, if you prefer to work along with this beanie pattern in live time, I did do a live the other night. I will leave it linked in the description box below, and you can go follow along as we make this beanie in real time. Or if you prefer a quicker condensed version, that is what this tutorial is for. All right, y'all, keep working your 2 half double crochets in each and every stitch around, and I will meet back with you at the end of the round. All right, I'm finishing up with my last half double here, and then we're going to slip stitch to the first one of the round to join, and then there you go. And then I will go back and weave this tail in at the end to lock everything in place. All right, now let's chain 1. If you prefer to do a chain 2, go right ahead. I'm just going to do a chain 1. And now for this round, we're going to work a double crochet. So we're going to work a round of double, a round of half double, a round of double, and then we'll go back to the half double. Okay, so for round 3, you're going to work a double crochet into that first stitch of the round that you just slip stitched into. So work a double. Into that next stitch, you're going to work 2 double crochets. And that is the repeat for this round. 1 double, and then 2 doubles. All right, continue that on around, working your 1 double followed by 2 doubles. And I will meet up with you when you complete this round. At the end of this round, you should have 36 double crochet stitches. Alrighty, I'm finishing up the last double crochet of the round. Now we're going to slip stitch to join. And we are ready for round 4. Chain 1. This is going to be a half double crochet row. So we're going to work a half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. Then in the third stitch, we're going to work 2 half double crochets. And then that's the repeat. So 2 half doubles. One in each stitch, and then in the third one, work 2 half doubles. So again, that's a half double, a half double, and then work 2 half doubles. When you finish this round, you should have 48 half double crochets. Alrighty, I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. Okay, when you finish the round, you're going to slip stitch to join. Alrighty, y'all, and we are ready for round 5. Chain 1. Into that first stitch, work a double crochet. And then in the next 2 stitches, also work a double crochet. So you're going to work 3 double crochets in a row. Then in that 4th stitch, you're going to work 2 double crochets. So what we're doing is we're increasing in the round to get the crown of our beanie. So in these 3 stitches here, you're going to work 1 double, and then in that 4th one, work 2 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, and then in that 4th one, work 2 double crochets. So for each section, so in round 1, you were working in 1s. For round 2, your repeat is a 2-stitch repeat. So you're working 2 stitches in each stitch. Round 3 is 3. So you work a single stitch and then two of the next. So this was a double and then 2 doubles, so you get 3 stitches. In the 4th round, you're working 4s. So you work the 2 half doubles followed by 2 doubles in the same stitch, so you're working in 4s. So in the 5th round, you're working in 5s. So you work 3 doubles followed by 2 doubles, which is a total of 5 stitches. So each little repeat is 5 stitch total, worked across 4 stitches from the row before. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 are worked in the same stitch. 4, 5. So that is your repeat around. Work 3 double crochets in a row, and then in the 4th stitch work 2 double crochets. At the end of this round you will have 60 double crochets. Just finish that round, slip stitch to join. We're going to chain 1. This will be our last row of increasing, and this is a half double crochet row. So we're going to work 4 half double crochets in a row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 5th one, work 2 half doubles. So in this round, we're working in multiples of 6. So each little stitch pass, each little repeat will be 6 half double crochets. So 4 half doubles, and then work 2 in that 5th stitch. Then to this round, you should have 72 half double crochets. So again, that's 4 half doubles. So I've just done 2, 3, 4. Into this next one, work 2 half doubles. All right, I will meet y'all at the end of the round. All right, and now for my last half double of the round. And then we'll slip stitch to join. Okay, now I'm using a 4-weight yarn. This one that I made on the live the other night is also a 4-weight. The crown of this one ended up being right at 6.5 inches across. This one looks a little bit bigger, so let's go ahead and measure it. And this one is right at 7 or a little bit shy of 7 inches across. So if you are anywhere between 6.5 to 7 inches with your 4-weight yarn, you should be good to go. If your tension is looser or tighter than mine, you can adjust your hook size. If after round 5, if you are, let's see, where was 5? So if you measure round 5 and you're already at 6.5 inches, then just take out this last round that we did, because that will still work, because it is still a multiple of 3. It is still an even multiple of 3. So you will be good to go there. If it's not, if your tension is way off, this is a good point to back out and redo your, use a different hook, use a larger hook or a smaller hook, so that you can get your crown the right width across. All right, now we're ready to start the sedge stitch section. So we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now into this first stitch here, you're going to work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet all into that same stitch. Then we're going to skip 2 into that 3rd stitch, work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And that is the repeat. So skip 2 into the 3rd, work your 3-stitch cluster. So single, half double, and double. Skip 2 and repeat. And yes, I did have y'all turn your work at the beginning of this round. That is so you will get it's so when you flip it over, you get this texture. Can you see I want the textured baubles to be sticking out. So go ahead and repeat this all the way around, and I will meet back up with you at the end of the round. So skip 2, single, half, followed by a double, all into the same stitch, and I will meet back up with you at the end of the round. All right, I'm working my last little cluster here. I have 2 stitches left, so I have this single crochet and the single that I slip stitched to join into, or half double from the row before. We're going to skip those 2 and jump over here to the first single crochet of the round and slip stitch to join. All right, now we're going to chain 1, and then y'all, we're going to turn our work, and this is the repeat for the next 3 rounds. Now I'm going to take my hook out because I don't want this loop to be twisted. So I'm going to take my hook out, let it untwist, and then I'm going to pick it back up. Then you're going to work into that first single crochet here that you just slip stitched into. So going into this single crochet, you're going to work a single, a half double, and a double crochet. And then it's just a repeat of the first row. We're going to skip 2 stitches and into the third, work a single, a half double, and a double. Skip 2. So you're always going to be working into that single crochet from the round below. So skip 2 and into that single crochet, work a single, a half double, and a double. All right, keep going all the way around. I will meet back up with you when you get here to show you how to do that turn again, but you're going to go ahead and work this for 3 more rounds for a total of 4 sedge stitch rounds. All right, I've just finished up my last sedge stitch cluster there. I'm going to jump over here to the first single crochet of the round and slip stitch, and y'all don't worry if that first single crochet is a little tight. That's why I had y'all untwist that loop, because it does make it very difficult to get into, and it's still a little bit tight because you are working 3 stitches into that first. All right, so we're gonna slip stitch to join. Now you can always turn and then chain 1. This is just what's worked for me. So chain 1, turn, remove the hook, let your little loop untwist, and then you're going to work into that first single crochet, or that single crochet that you just slip stitched into. Alrighty, y'all, go ahead and, well, let me get you this first. So the single, half, and then double. Skip 2 and repeat. Single, half, double, double. All right, y'all, go ahead and repeat this row for a total of 4. So we just finished 1 and 2. You're working on 3, and then you'll do 4, and I will meet back up with you after you have finished your 4th round. Alright, so that is what we have got so far. We've just finished up round 10, which is the 4th round of the sedge stitch. So now we are going to chain 1. Do not turn this time, because this is the outside of the beanie. So do not turn. We are going to work 1 single crochet in each and every stitch all the way around. At the end of this round, you will have 72 single crochets. And then you can go ahead and slip stitch to join the round. I will meet back up with you when you finish your round. All right, y'all, and now we are ready for the moss stitch section. Okay, If you think your tension is going to be too tight for the moss stitch, go up a hook size. So if you were using your I, go up to a J. If you think you can keep your tension loose, then you are ready to truck on using the hook in your hand. All right, so let's chain 1 into this first single crochet. Into this first stitch, work a single crochet. Chain 1, being careful to keep your chain 1 the same as your single crochet. So try not to make that single crochet, try not to draw it up on itself. So don't pull it too tight to make it smaller. You want to keep it consistent. You want to keep it the same size as the single crochet below it and beside it. Then you're going to skip a stitch, and into that next single crochet, work a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and into the skip a stitch into the next one, work a single crochet, and that is your repeat for this round. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet all the way around, and I will meet back up with you when you get to the end. Okay, I've got 1 stitch left, so I'm going to chain 1, skip that stitch, jump over here to the first single crochet of the round, and slip stitch to join. We're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, now we're going to repeat this row 2 times for a total of 3 moss stitch rounds. So working into this chain 1 space here, you're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, skip over the single crochet and work into that chain 1 space a single crochet. Chain 1, skip the single into the chain 1, work a single. And that is your repeat. So chain 1, skip the single, working into the chain 1 space, work a single. You're going to do this all the way around. When you get to the end, slip stitch, chain 1, turn your work, and repeat this round 1 more time. And I will meet back up with you at the end of round, let's see, we've got, so that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I will meet up with you at the end of round 14. Alrighty, y'all, I'm finishing up my last round of the moss stitch. We're going to slip stitch to join. And now I've got the outside of the beanie facing me. How do I know it's the outside? Because I left my tail here, so I know that that's my inside. Okay, so I'm going to chain 1, and then this is another easy peasy row. We are going to work a single crochet in every stitch. So every single crochet gets a single crochet. Every chain 1 space gets a single crochet. This round we are not turning, or we did not turn to start this round. So go ahead and work a single crochet in each and every stitch, and I will meet back up with you at the end of the round. And this is round 15, and when you are done, you should still have 72 stitches. All right, I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. Alrighty, y'all. We are ready to start the last sedge stitch section. So chain 1 and turn. Into this first stitch, work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. Skip 2 and repeat single, half double, and a double crochet. And you're going to repeat this all the way around. This time you're going to do 6 rounds of the sedge stitch. Go ahead and work it all the way around. Don't forget, at the end of each round of sedge stitch, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. I will meet back up with you at the end of this round just as a quick reminder on how to start out the next round. But you will do 6 rounds of the sedge stitch, and then I will meet back up with you. Now, if your head is smaller than mine, You might only want to do 4. I would probably do a little test afterwards to put on your head just to see. If you were making these for somebody else, I would go ahead and do 6. They can always cuff it or wear it as a slouchy. Or if you have really thick curly hair, you might want to add another extra couple of rounds of the sedge stitch, or you can always add more rounds of the single crochet after this. That's up to you. Go ahead, work your sedge stitch. I will meet up with you at the end of this round. Alrighty, y'all, I've just finished up my last cluster on this first round here. I'm going to jump over here to the single crochet, the first single crochet of the round, slip stitch, chain 1 and turn. Then I'm going to remove my hook and watch this little loop flip its way around, and then I'm going to pick it back up, working into that first single crochet that you slip stitched into. Work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. Skip 2 into that single crochet or the third stitch over, work a single, a half double, and a double crochet. Alright, y'all, go ahead and repeat that until you have 6 rounds of the sedge stitch, and I'll meet back up with you. Alright, y'all, we're coming up to the end of this round. You should have 21 total rounds at the end of this one. So that's your 6 for your crown, 4 for your first set of sedge stitch. Then you'll have a round of single crochet, 3 rounds of moss stitch, another round of single crochet, and then your 6 rounds of the sedge stitch. And if I have mathed correctly, if I've added everything up correctly, this should be the end of round 21. Alrighty, now I'm going to slip stitch to join. And my center, or my inside of my beanie, is in the middle here. So we're not going to turn. We're going to chain 1, and then you're going to go into that first stitch and work a single crochet. Work a single crochet in each and every stitch all the way around. Slip stitch to join, and then work another round of single crochet. And then give it a little test, put it on your head, see how it's fitting, make sure it's covering your ears. If you want to make your brim longer so you can cuff it, then do several more rounds of single crochet until you get as long as you want so you can fold it up for a cuff. If everything fits good, then after the second round of single crochet, you are done. You can go ahead and fasten off and weave in your tails. But I will meet back up with you after I finish my 2 rounds of single crochet. Right, there is my second round of single crochet. We're going to go ahead and fasten off. Ta-da! And it's done. Alright, so let's measure. Alrighty, from crown down, this beanie is approximately, move my hook over here. It's approximately, I can get it to lay flat here. Alright. It's about 8.5 inches, maybe 8 3/4 across the bottom. Of course, I did just try it on. It's about 10.5, 10 1/4. Okay, let me show y'all the one I made last night on the live. They both were made with 4 weights, and I did not measure this one last night, so let's see. Switch their places here. This was made with Lion Brand's Winter Nights. You can see, I don't know if y'all can see the little sequins in it. It's so pretty, fluffy. Okay, so this one from top down is right at a little over 8 inches. So, depending upon which 4 weight, because you know, not all 4 weights are created equal, that's what you will get. If you want yours to be a little bit tighter of a fit, you can always go down a hook size. That sparkle, the sparkle's not really picking up today for some reason. Guess the light's just not hitting it just right. It's a really gorgeous sparkly yarn, and then this is this one. Oh, it's picking up the sequins. This was again Lion Brand Winter Nights, which I don't think they make anymore. It was brought to my attention on the live last night. So, but that is it, y'all. That is the adult Snow Day Beanie. As promised, here are a few pictures from the crown for the slouchy beanie. As you can see, it does start to curl, but like I said, trust the process, y'all. It makes it really cute, and you can add a pom-pom. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you make lots of beanies with it. All right, y'all, have a fantastic night. Remember, be creative, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.